The Aristocats kinda sucks. This is one of the most bland Disney films ever made. You will quickly forget this film even it came out after watching it. This film reeks of, we don't have a creative mind behind this at all. And that is very true. This film was passed around for a decade, not having really any good plan for it. Just like 101 Dalmatians will have cats in France. That's it. I can't even find any information on the original story it was apparently based off, which has very little to do with. And the storyline itself is terrible. So, one of the worst Disney villains of all time, known as Edgar the Butler, who looks like this, decides that he's gonna kill 3 cats. Or not really kill them, he's just gonna drop them off into a balcony, bridge, and water for some reason. That's kind of the dumbest way to kill a cat, but whatever, he's a fucking idiot. Why does he do this? Because the old woman he works for is old, and she wants to get rid of all her money because she has no family or friends because she's a loser. So that means all the money goes to her butler, her lovely butler, who is secretly evil, I guess. He doesn't seem like he is evil until he hears money's involved. It's really stupid. Not only that, is that the cats get it before he does. But he, some reason, inclines like, oh, I gotta kill the cats. Well, dumbass, cats can't fucking spend money, you dingus. They can be racist stereotypes, but they can't spend money. By the way, who at Disney thought that this was a good idea? We've talked about some racism in these Disney films. This is going to be the last major one, in my opinion, we're going to see. But 1970, who the hell was like, chink-eye cat, ha ha ha, chopsticks playing on a piano, we're real funny. It's just, what the fuck? So the rest of the film is about the cats and, well, the mom cat and the 3 little bratty kittens to go back home. Well, would be. Most of the film is the dumb butler getting chased by dogs who have a weird pack where they're like gay buddies and they want to have sex with each other, and it's mostly this. It's not entertaining because I don't care about any of these characters, so what the fuck. This film kind of forgets some of the rules invented by Snow White, which is a Disney film, where you're supposed to actually care about these characters, but since it's mostly focused on slapstick that's not funny, well, I guess it kinda is maybe, but these aren't even main characters, it's just the dog and the fucking butler. And I guess the butler really loved his hat or some bullshit. He's gonna get a bunch of money soon. But he's like, these 2 dogs almost killed me. I'm gonna go back for my hat later in the film for no reason. He's like happy about it. Maybe I should go get my hat. Like, what the fuck's the point of this scene? He goes on for like 20 minutes. It's funny when the movie called The Aristocats has more fucking dog scenes than cat scenes. I'm not really complaining because I like dogs over cats, but still, it's called The Aristocats. Show us fucking cats. Also, I don't give a crap about this old woman. We barely see her. She has her hair down in one scene, and she just loves her cats, I guess. She's not even a typical cat lady. I mean, it would make more sense if she had like 1 billion cats, and that's why she wants to give it to them, but whatever. This character's so underdeveloped that who fucking gives a shit. And the cats themselves aren't entertaining. Well, one cat is, but it's not even the main cat. The kids are just annoying kids and don't have anything unique besides that. And their mom, Duchess, is just, well, she's nice. And that's it. She doesn't have any good reaction to anything. She's like, I want to go back to my owner. I guess I like you. I don't know. What a great character. So there is one character I like. It's the character you see here. Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat. He's the only character that actually has character. It probably mostly comes down to his voice actor, who is Phil Harris, who we talked about in the previous video, so go watch that. He's a cool cat. I like him, and that's pretty much it. I don't like these geese. These geese are just fucking filler. They just, like, walk, and that's it. Wow, how riveting. Even scenes that are supposed to be tense aren't really, because it's a river scene. Well, technically, it's a little creek, so it's not even that dangerous. Nothing about it is scary. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't really a big problem. Oh well. Usually these Disney films have stakes, but there's, like, so little, so what the fuck do I care about? There's only one scene that people even remember from this movie. It's the everybody wants to be a cat scene, which is the only scene that unfortunately involves racism, which sucks. I mean, I like this scene, but the only problem is that I don't want to be a cat. Why the fuck would I want to be a cat or be a dog? Fuck that. So this movie being bland, there is one joke I like. It's this one joke here. The guy's like, "Oh, I must be drinking too much wine." That's kind of funny. Oh, and there's a fight between the butler and all the animals. Yeah, so this butler, he isn't interesting, he's lame, so it's not even much of a fight since he's a fucking loser. But he saw his ass get handed to him by 2 dogs earlier in the film, so when all these other animals join in, of course he's gonna lose. What'd you expect? For him to win? Hell no. According to some of the original concept art, this concept could have been way better. The butler would have been spiteful for the cat because the cat probably was originally going to be more of an asshole, which would make more sense. So, of course, he would want to get rid of that cat more so than just money, but like he already hates it. In this movie, he has no reason to hate the cats. He just wants to get the fucking money. Even his autocorrect made up a reasoning in his head, like saying, "Oh, he must be allergic to them." No, he's not allergic to them. He just wants money, even though he was already going to get money because he's an idiot. Also, the original script, was going to have a partner in crime as a maid who also worked for the woman. It sounded a little bit more interesting, but a lot of that was cut, and unfortunately in the scramble, we got this piece of shit film. The Aristocats isn't a bad film, but it's a definition of Disney brain rot. It does nothing. It doesn't even look that good animation-wise. I mean, it's decent, but nothing spectacular. No one's putting this as the best Disney film, that's all I'm gonna say. I actually saw this as a kid, believe it or not, and thought this was good. I was a stupid kid, in case you didn't tell. This film definitely shows a lack of passion behind it, and a lack of direction. This is the last Disney film that had any involvement from Walt Disney himself. It was not released before that, but hey, it has that going for it, but unfortunately that doesn't mean a whole lot for the Aristocats. Luckily it made its money back, but it didn't do critically well. And yeah, that's it. Bye. There was actually supposed to be a direct-to-video, or actually DVD at this point, sequel, but it was canceled around 2008 because they stopped doing them, and yeah, they didn't even get a direct-to-video sequel. Wah, wah. Not only that, but they had a deleted animated series. They were going to have that, but didn't do it because who the hell really cares about the Aristocats? And the only thing else media related they have is, well, there's going to be a live action one. Of course there is. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be a live action of this? How are they even going to do that? Who the heck knows? Alright, you know what it is. It's the ranking, and you can see Aristocats is in the D tier. 6 out of 10. Close to E, but, you know, I gave it a little 6. It is better than Fancy Free and Melody Time. I'll give it that. But I won't give it a good villain. Edgar is the worst villain. He lost to a rat. He's probably not going to get beat by anything. I'm not even joking. He is that bad. Awful, awful villain. He sucks. Get him out of my sight. I love when I do these song rankings now because the last movie and this movie had the very same thing where like I had to put 1 at the 2 at the bottom and then the others at the top. This film only has like 4 songs, so it should be pretty easy. At the bottom, the scales and arpeggios. I don't have to explain it. The kid cannot sing. I don't know what to say. Don't have a kid sing if they can't sing. Not enough said. It's terrible. And then I think all the way up here in D tier is the next one. Maybe, I'm not sure. I think it's in E tier actually. It's somewhere. It's stupid. The Aristocats opening. Yeah, that sucks too. And then in order to find the next songs, you gotta go all the way up to C tier, which doesn't seem that high, but on this tier list it is. Or we got the Thomas O'Malley Cat. It's a pretty nice song, and everybody wants to be a cat. So it's a good, nice jazz number. Unfortunately, I don't agree with the title. I don't want to be a cat. And that's all I gotta say of the Aristocats. Not much else to say about it, so let's get on with it. Hey, did you know I have a book? In fact, I have multiple books. They're available on Amazon. There should be a link in the description. However, I do have the digital versions on my Patreon, so if you want to support me and read what I have written, they're mostly kids' books, but you might enjoy it. After all, we all like SpongeBob, or whatever your video you're watching. I might reuse this clip. Then you can make sure to check it out. And thank you.